What's up? Alright, so it was time to fix a few things, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you guys, I'm sure you guys have probably seen my videos from last year when I initially put all this stuff on this truck. Some good, some bad. Everything's worked out pretty well actually, but just needed some updates. A little TLC. I'll show you what I mean. So these lights here, those backup lights that I put on last year, and they're wired into my reverse lights. The reason I did that is because I don't want to flip a switch for them. Every time I put the truck in reverse, those automatically come on and they'll light up everything behind me for a good 50 foot, 40, 50 foot behind me, in a wide pattern too. And it lights it up clear as day, so it's great when you're plowing. It's a huge benefit. But these brackets, I had drilled holes in here and ran them bolts down through with a lock washer and a nut on the other side like you're supposed to. Well, after the winter we had, and after they wore in a little bit, they were like constantly rattling back and forth and driving me crazy. It's made like a ticking type sound. The thin sheet metal just breaking apart in there and just being loose. And I tried Loctite on them. I was going to tack weld the nut on the other side. Too much of a pain to get up in there, but just driving me crazy. And it has been for ever since winter let up. And I'm driving with the window and I can hear them. They drive me nuts. So what I did today was I cleaned them up and I put a couple tack welds in there on that side, one on that side. Over here I put one in there, and then I put a little bit of tack right on that side. And then I shot them with some primer and painted them, and now they're on there, they're tight. Okay, so the other thing I did was, you guys saw last year on the front of the truck and the grill, I had 54 mini strobes, and they were bright as hell. Problem with those, cheap ass kit, halfway through the winter they took a crap and only half of them worked. And I wasn't messing with them. It was cold as hell this past winter, and I didn't feel like screwing around with them. And anytime I got to put it in the shop, it wasn't the first thing on my mind that I wanted to do. So what I did is there is that light bar facing us right there was up top where that new one is, and it was facing toward the back. And then I had, see that strobe light right there? That was on the roof of this truck. Sorry guys, try not to make you dizzy. That was on the roof of this truck. So I had this one here, that one that you guys see right there. I had that one facing backwards, but it was up top where that new one is. And then that mini strobe light was on the roof of this, and the grill lights. And it was all pretty bright. My favorite was this backup light, or this bar light up top. Extremely bright, even in the daytime. And it's a 36-inch bar. And you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 8 sets of 4 in there. Okay, so do the math, they'll tell you how many strobes are in there. And man, at nighttime, you could see me a mile away, and in the daytime, still extremely bright. So I loved it, and I paid about $75 for that off eBay. Well, my thought this year was I'm gonna take that roof light, put it back over there. I gutted all of those strobes out of the front grill, cut all the wiring harnesses out of there, cut the control switches out of there, cut everything out of there, and got rid of those front grill lights because they just irritated me. Now I got a few little holes in the plastic from where the screws were to fill in, but that's no big deal. I can fix that, no problem. So I bought a second light. So now I moved the brackets for that one. Oh, by the way, the brackets that hold this light in, that bar light, self-tapping screws. That's what they sell with the kit. So I drilled little holes in that roll bar, or in the back rack there, and I screwed them in. Those came loose all the time. I tried everything from putting caulk in there, like a weatherproof caulk in there to hold them snug. I tried Loctite. I tried so many different things. Didn't work. So today, when that new light bar came in and I moved the older one down below, the one that's facing us right now, I took a wire wheel, I cleaned up the metal, and I tack welded all them brackets in there. Now those ain't going anywhere either. So I'm going to show you the lights in a second. One more thing real quick is, you see right there that little mini camera? That's my backup camera system. If you guys go back to my videos, you'll find the video from last year where I showed you that one as well. Well, that camera took a crap. I traced all the wiring's fine. The monitor on my dash, I have a 7-inch monitor that came with that kit. Oh, phone's ringing. That one, it's not anything but, I believe, that camera. That camera was like 16 bucks to buy just that camera off Amazon. So I ordered a new one. It's a little bit different than that one, but it'll plug and play right into those harnesses. So another thing I did, if I can show you guys here, this here is the control switch. You can switch to like 7 different patterns for those lights up there, on and off. It's junk. I don't like it. It works really good, but I only like the very first pattern it shows anyway. And that's the only one I need. So what I did was I put in, I know this bottom one's a little crooked. It was not easy to put in. But anyway, I put these in. I ordered these switches. Say LED light bar, on, off for front one and rear one. I'll show you. Here's one. There's the front one. And the back one. There's the back one. Okay, so that's what I got as far as those light bars go. I like them. You guys can see how you can see the marks. I didn't clean them up yet, but see, that's where Strobes are. I had one set there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one down there. And I'll get all that cleaned up, but I got them off for now anyway. And so that's the situation. That's where we are as far as the as far as my lights go for this year. I bought a whole new light kit for the top of my new Boss plow. I didn't like the light kit that was on last year. It should have been brighter, so I bought the upgrade ultra light kit, and I'll be doing that soon, getting that ready to go. Just getting things ready for winter. No idea how bad it's going to be. They say it's going to be worse than last year, and then some reports say it's not going to be nearly as bad, so I guess we'll find out. But anyway, guys, that's the status on my lights. Everything I bought off eBay. That's where I buy everything, for the most part, or Amazon. But yeah, those light bars, 75 bucks a pop. Bought one last year, bought another one this year. Love them. That one from last year, you just saw, it's still working perfect. But it's good stuff. But that's what I'm up to, guys. first lawn of the day. Mac's doing a little blowing stuff off. This is just, nobody lives here. They're redoing this house, but I know the people, I know the family that owns this house, and it's a beautiful house, really nice. I guess they're renovating it or something, but they're not living here right now. But that's just showed you guys a little clip of the front. This is the back. It goes back over there to right up to that hedgerow line, and then a little bit right over to there. That's it. Grass and out. That's it. Just a little clip on the first one. That got me a little motivated. Mowing really does it. I just sit on that 0, but weed whacking, trimming out, edging, that stuff gets me going, gets the blood pumping. I move quickly.